What's up guys, Wasted Gamer here to do an Xbox One collection video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now, it's been a while since I've done a collection video. The last one I did was the PlayStation 4 collection video. Check it out over there if you missed it, or any of the other collection videos I've done, which will be in the description below. I did so many collection videos. Now it's time for Xbox. All the Xbox fans, stand up. Today is your day. Alright, my Xbox One collection video is not huge. Really isn't huge because reason being, because the Xbox One to me was mainly for the exclusives, and that's only really what I wanted to buy it for. The exclusive games such as Halo, Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is coming to PS4, and Forza. Obviously, Forza is the best racing game of all time. I think it's better than Gran Turismo, to be honest. Only reason Gran Turismo is not better than Forza is because it doesn't have the open world, it's purely just on the racetracks. So since we're talking about Forza, let's talk about Forza Horizon 2. Now, Forza Horizon 2 is one of the best racing games, well, the best racing game on Xbox One, and maybe the best racing game on the market to buy. Because reason being is Forza Horizon 2, I like how you can explore the environment, you can drive around, cruise around the city, and also do races at the same time, which kind of reminds me of a game back in the PS2 called Midnight Club, because Midnight Club used to be like you can roam around the city, pimp out all the cars, so many different cars in there, so much different environments to explore, and then if you get bored of all that, then you can go into the races, do all the wee mini game races, all the the hardcore races. There's just so much to it, and so much collector's stuff you can do in it. So Forza Horizon 2 is really good racing game. Now the people from Top Gear made this game, so you already know this game is good. So it has a variety of cars that you can choose from. There's a car for everyone. There's the Lamborghinis in there. There's like the SUVs in there. All types of ranges of cars in there. And the game looks amazing. It looks gorgeous. It does. The graphics is outputting at 1080p. I think it's outputting at 1080p. We'll just say 1080p, but it looks amazing. It does. I just love it a lot. You can roam around the city. You can do car meetups as well. Is the one thing I noticed. You could do a lot of these side kind of mini games with the cars, like drive the fastest to drive over the speed limit, and you get this amount of points, for instance. And there's like the hardcore races for each class of car. Like I can't roll up in a Lamborghini and try to race a bunch of SUVs. No, I'll tell you to go back to the garage and pick an SUV up. Like a BMW or something like that. So yeah, it's a lot to do in this game. I really love it a lot. I love the open world environment. It's amazing. That's why I love this game a lot. It kind of really reminds me of Midnight Club, and that's why I purely love this game a lot. So that's Forza Horizon 2. You should definitely pick up for your Xbox One. If you have an Xbox One and you don't have Forza Horizon 2, I don't know what the heck you're doing with yourself. I don't know why you bought an Xbox. So anyway, the next one. Okay, this is one of the main reasons why I bought an Xbox One. Okay, it was mainly because of this game right here. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Because this game, I didn't know it was going to come to PS4 or even PC, because when it first launched, it was only going to be an Xbox exclusive. But then we found out later on down the line that it was coming to PS4 a year later, But I played the heck out of this game and I'm still not sick of it. I played it 6 times, 100% completed it, amazing it is. I did a couple of gameplay clips on the channel, check it out. I did an unboxing video of the Steelbook, which I got right here, still got my Steelbook. And probably when the PS4 version comes out, I'll probably put it in the Steelbook right here. But yeah, this is such a great game. It is really, kind of follows up on the Tomb Raider reboot, which was another great Tomb Raider game. It follows up from that, and all like the problems, issues that people had with that Tomb Raider reboot, they kind of fixed it in Rise of the Tomb Raider, and it made the story overall better. Now in this one, there's no online, but actually there is going to be online when the PS4 version comes out. But when this game first came out, there was no online, because reason being is they said they wanted to focus purely on the storyline. So that means they get a better storyline, which I didn't have a problem with because I didn't really care about playing Tomb Raider online. The main thing I love about Tomb Raider is playing the story mode, exploring all the tombs, exploring all the environments. There's so much to do in Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. So I'm glad they did that, because that's why maybe the Tomb Raider reboot wasn't, well, people thought it wasn't up to par, because they had to focus on two things because the online is another game in itself, you know. So if they just focus on the story mode, they can get a better story mode out there, you know, a lot more interesting characters in there. And you know that's what they did. You know, they carried on the storyline from this, made it more interesting. There's a new characters in there, a lot, you know, a lot to take in, a lot of backstabbing going on. I will say there's a lot of backstabbing going on, but I'm not going to ruin it for you guys. So and there's some familiar characters that do return, but not all of them return. Like Jonah, he returns from Tomb Raider Reboot, but no one else returns for some reason. I don't know, maybe because they weren't as interesting. But yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider, great game. Pick up for your Xbox One and soon coming out to PS4. So yeah, pick it up. Right, next we got, I want to go to Halo 5. Halo 5, right, I got the Steelbook edition. I did an unboxing video of it. But Halo 5, right, is a great game, okay? Basically, people mainly buy an Xbox One to play Halo or Forza. But Halo 5 is a great game. Now, I've noticed something. Do you know, like, when all these new games, well, these pre-sequels of games come out, they always make it user-friendly, because when I played Halo with the Halo collection, I hated Halo. You know what I mean? I never got into Halo. And when I played Halo 5, I really got into it. They really make it user-friendly so new people can come in and get interested in the game. And that's how I got interested in the game, by playing Halo 5. And then now I feel like going back and playing all the other Halos, because now I kind of have a better understanding of what's going on. So Halo 5, now, okay, people kind of misleading on the storyline if you watch the trailers, because everyone thought it was a big fight down with Master Chief and Locke, and that didn't happen, okay, none of that happened. I know I'm ruining the storyline, but none of that happens. So basically, the storyline is still good, but it was misleading, but you know, maybe if they did put that fight in, that would have made it more interesting in the game. But not to say this game is bad. I think I had a lot of enjoyable moments playing the storyline, and the people will get the most enjoyment out the online, I'm saying. The online is really good, and it's not like Call of Duty, you know, casual Call of Duty. You know, you have to get used to. I can't play those games to save myself, because I kept getting killed like every 5 seconds, every time I would spawn. But I got used to the game now, and I think it's a really great game. You know, it's not good. It's like a medium size storyline, but online is the best fun you're gonna have with this game with friends. And they've added the Halo 2 maps on online, so you can, you know, kind of reminisce on those Halo 2 maps and see what it looked like with the updated graphics on the PS4. So I did an unboxing video of this. Check it out down below. The funny thing I find about this is, why is the limited edition of the game cheaper than the normal edition of the game? Because I bought this for £10, yet the normal edition of the game is still selling at £40. Like, what the... No one would be that silly to pick up the normal edition of the game. They'd pick up the Steelbook edition and get all the extra content. So, great game it is. Next, okay, this is not an exclusive game to Xbox, it's out for PS4 and Xbox One. Now, Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain is a great game too. If you're familiar with the Metal Gear Solid franchise, the stories, then it kind of carries on from that. And you know, there's a lot of stuff to do. I haven't got that much time to go and play it yet, but what I have played of it is great. You know, the story mode is great. At times it is kind of like confusing because the map is huge. You know, this game's map is huge. And I didn't, you know, really know like where to go at times, and that's kind of my only problem. But you do get used to it, and once you get used to that, then you can play the game, you know. But that's not a bad thing for some people if you're used to the Metal Gear Solid games, because that means you have more to explore, and the game will be longer for you, you know. I'm still playing through the storyline, even though I got this game a year ago now. I'm still trying to play through the storyline, you know, because I just got so much to play, you know, and so much work to do and all that. So Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, you won't be disappointed for all your Metal Gear fans, but some Metal Gear fans were disappointed with this game, with the storyline. You know, they thought they could have done a little bit more with it, but I'm happy with it because I really haven't really gone to the Metal Gear Solid franchise too much, but I do plan on getting the other ones too. But I'm not really have a problem with this one. I feel like it's a great game. If you've never played Metal Gear Solid the Phantom, well, any Metal Gear Solid game, like I haven't, then it is kind of, you won't kind of know what's kind of going on, but you do get used to it, and it's easy to kind of get into, you know, and that means you go to make yourself familiar with all the other characters, you know. pick up for your PS4, Xbox One, and check out the unboxing video, you know. And also, there's another game I have downloaded on my Xbox One, which is Forza Horizon, no, Forza 6. I got the Forza Limited Edition bundle, check it out down below. Now that game is a great game now, okay? That is different than the Horizon series of Forza. Like, there's no open world environments to explore, and you know, it's just purely racing. So for you racing fans out there, that's something you will enjoy if you don't like the open world aspect of it. Now, I actually enjoyed it a lot. I didn't think I would enjoy it because it's purely racing and sometimes it gets a little boring, but if you put your own tunes on in the background like I do and just race through the tracks, and you know, it's really good at it, and all the tracks are really highly detailed. And especially when they added in that water effect, and when you drive through a puddle of water on the track, your car skids around, so it's really realistic it is. So that means, you know, you can't drive through the rain patches anymore without getting skidded out. So I'm glad they added that dynamic weather in there. That's the first game to kind of do that. So that means I hope the Gran Turismo series, the next Gran Turismo game, will include that in their game. You know, they have no excuse now because the technology is available now, as shown in Forza 6, you know, to drive through a lot of cars in here. The only thing I thought was really money hungry of Forza to do was you have to pay for most of the cars. Like, you can't even unlock them. Like, even when you like go so far into the game, you still can't get those cars because you have to buy them. And I think it's so silly it is. Why would they do that? That's so money hungry, you know what I mean? Back in the day, they never used to do that. If you wanted that specific car, they made you work for it and earn it. Like, I nearly have finished Forza 6 now. I've still not got the, what's it called? The GTR, yeah, the GTR. I've not got that car yet, and I expected to get it, even though that's the main car. That car is in the front cover of the game, and I can't even drive it. You know what I mean? It's silly it is, like, a lot of this stuff. Like, I hate all this money hungry stuff coming in. It really does ruin the user experience of the game, you know. And that's my big gripe about that, you know. Some games just need to stop being so money hungry all the time because you're just scoring over all their fans, basically. That's my wee little rant there of what happened. I do have the Halo collection. I just not really played it that much, you know. I did an unboxing of the Halo bundle. Check it out down below. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my Xbox One game collection video of 2016. I know my collection is really small. I should have well more because I've had my Xbox for more than a year now. But I just mainly play this for my exclusive games, you know. And you know, that's pretty much what I view it as, you know, my Xbox One. So that's pretty much it for the collection video, my Xbox One collection video. Let me know any other collection videos you would like me to do. I do plan on doing a vinyl collection video and maybe a CD collection video. If you want to see that, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time. You know, I did an unboxing video bit. But let's start with the first one, okay? The first PS4 game I think is probably one of the best on the PS4 right now is GTA 5, and you can't deny it, okay? Even, there's a lot of replay value to it, you know, even if you're just getting started.